for their next drive. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Levis sets up the throw here. He's got this complete to Robinson. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there.
How about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms.
Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Here's second and 3. Now Levis. Flush to his right. Able to get away. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throws right side, and that's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. They'll drop the throw. And it'll be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick.
I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They have not a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. First and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense. Burrow looking to pass. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Pitch and catch to Moreau, the tight end. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And this will be called officially a 66-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Boy, Brandon, a missed opportunity there at the end of this first half. You'd love to give your guys a lead going into the break, but this effort doesn't find the mark, and that's going to keep things all square.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We had 2 great games yesterday, and we're just getting started here. The first of 3 more on this wildcard Sunday. We'll get back out to you two in just a moment. Meanwhile, it's been as tight as we expected our game to be, all even at the half. Who will go on to the divisional round? We'll find out as we send it back out to Brandon and Charles. We thought this one would be a close battle coming in, and we have not been disappointed. They're all even to this point. This has the feeling of a game that could go right down to the wire. One mistake or one big play could turn out to be the difference.
All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And CD, we are in for a very intriguing second half. This is what we wanted, all tied. This is what and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And now, as with every potential turnover, we're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Burrow will throw. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now it's Burrow. And that is incomplete. So no problems moving the ball in the first half, but they'll likely come up empty here on drive 1 of quarter 3.
And it was so important for the defense to get that stop, because what we witnessed in the first half was them getting run over. And they needed the confidence, and they needed to get off the field so they felt good going forward in this game.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. Levis looking to throw. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. From the gun, a give to Davis. And he'll do a nice job here just to find his way back to the line of scrimmage. Here's 3rd and a few inches. Levis now off of play action. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. They bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Dancing away at the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Now a 2nd and 10. Now Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. He's to the 15. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. Jamar Chase with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to take the lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Extra point good by Hopkins. And they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. This offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Still going. Still going. They can't stop it. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Levis back to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. From the 5, here's 2nd and 2. Now they send a man in motion right. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's stuck.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Wan'Dale Robinson from 13 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Well, after another passing touchdown, I don't think it'd be an understatement to say that he's in the zone. And I believe he likes it.
Groupie for the extra point. And things are getting good now. We're heating up, tied at 35. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Jamar Chase over to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have 2 touchdown catches. Burrow on play action. And that one too wide and incomplete.
And in the second half of a tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Eluding the pressure right. Able to shake him off. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. And on now is the punter as he's on to kick it away. Oh, what a move. Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field. Touchdown! A great effort there. 64 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Here's Groupie for the PAT. And they will take a 7-point lead now. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see. Just one play resulting in the touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. First by him near the 35. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Here's Burrow. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 43 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Middle of the field to Jefferson. Down inside the 10. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
They'll set up to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. I'm pretty sure that was a passing play, but he took off pretty quickly and ran with it.
Love his decisiveness on it because you're exactly right. He was supposed to go back in the pocket and survey the field and throw the football. But when that hole opened, he just said, forget it, let's go. And boy, did that work out well.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's Levis. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It's a gain of 34.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Levis out of the shotgun now. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. Ray Davis, 26 yards. And his guys are going to take the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
Groupie able to add the PAT, and they will take a 7-point lead.
Our home team, 42.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. The first half we were treated to a lot of points. So far in the second half we've seen more of the same.
If you play on offense, this is your kind of game. You've accumulated a whole lot of points, statistics, feeling great about things. Makes me wonder, though, halftime, defensive coordinators, defensive coaches.
Maybe nobody was listening.
Adjustments. Tell you what, you hear this sound? That's the sound of the game plan on defense for both sides. Just tear it up and throw it out. They haven't figured out anything.
They shredded it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No game of the play. It's now 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, it had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Groupie for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And it's been a struggle for him all afternoon. This defense has really done a nice job of making him earn everything he gets, and it's prevented him from getting into any kind of rhythm here today. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
It's a gain of 23 yards. Complete to Foster Moreau. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and then instead right up the middle. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Brings up 2nd and
Jefferson moving in motion left. Now he's going to get it on the jet sweep. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down.
1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. As we've got the final quarter upon us, we get ready to start the 4th. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete. Second and 10.
It leads to second and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Flushed out right. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now it's Burrow. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. "23 yards on the tuck and run." Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Levis from the gun. And he comes back with one complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A first down carry for Davis. Well, he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. From the 22 now, here's the second down and 9. Working from the gun, here's Levis. Throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're first and 10 at the 11. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Holding offense.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Escaping the pressure right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for
Neutral zone
jumping.
infraction. Defense.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that,
Still second
Brandon.
down.
That's just a free gift to the offense.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. Levis to throw it. took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Levis sets up the throw here. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Will Levis, a 6-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A point after, good by Groupie. And the lead now up to 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the drive was capped off with a touchdown run by Will Levis. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. Let's see here, Charles. 6 catches, over 100 yards. Call that a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
Back to throw now on first down. And he'll find Chase on the right side, complete. 2 yards to go, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Burrow looking to pass. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. This offense so far on third down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This will be 3rd and 6. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Defense.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Burrow will throw. This will be caught at about the 5. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal at the 3.
Edwards-Helaire. He's in for a touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down now to a touchdown. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. But now this offense comes back out onto the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Here's a give to Davis. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Davis. He'll try and run some clock. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. They go again with Davis. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's Davis on the counter. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now a handoff to Davis. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. Handoff, running left is Davis. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll run with Davis. And he is going to have a first down here. And that should be the one that seals a victory.
Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Yeah, this one's going toward the sideline. They'll try to play keep away from Beckham. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. Burrow. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Keeps himself upright. Steps away to his left. The Charles on the losing side of things. You know, they didn't come in here as the favorite to these playoffs, but they came in with a lot of